Hey y'all, welcome back to the Burrow. I'm Hillary, your resident fragrance loving muggle. So I got tagged in the Scent Your Ride tag video. So here we go. So there's my ride. She's a little dirty, isn't she? She probably could get a bath at the end of this. Yeah. So since this vehicle is pretty large, I figured that I would pick a few fragrances to cover the many different aspects of my grooming van. So, first and foremost, up here in the cab, this is where I do my, my actual business part of the work, basically, where I have to talk on the phone, try to get invoices paid, all of that kind of fun stuff. So, the fragrance that I wear when I want to feel professional and feel like I am, just a worker bee, is Reflection Woman by Amouage. Now, I just have a little decant and it is almost out, but this fragrance is mostly a dewy, kind of wet, freesia, magnolia, a little bit of violet. It's just a nice, clean, wet, white floral, basically. And it's bright, it's happy, but it also, to me, just smells like getting shit done. So that is my first one for the cab. So where Reflection Woman was kind of your clean, professional, nice and happy fragrance, there are some times where when you're running a business, you need to be able to pull out your boss bitch attitude. And for that, I have Tom Ford's Fucking Fabulous. Now this fragrance is kind of a powdery almond and leather fragrance. And I think that this is definitely one of those that kind of gives me the balls to tell people, pay your invoice in 24 hours, or I'm not coming back, or you'll be charged extra, or, it's just one of those fragrances that makes you feel like you can stand up to the client when they're being stupid. A lot of people say the customer is always right, and most people agree that is probably wrong. So yeah. So if you need to channel your inner boss bitch, Fucking Fabulous is the way to go. So I had this idea that I would sit in the tub when I did this bathing part of the video. I don't think I'll be able to get out of here if I do squat in here, so I'm just gonna hover over the tub. Anyways, so one of the big things about grooming is that we bathe puppies. And so I picked my favorite soapy fragrance, and that is Lyric Man by Amouage. Now this fragrance, as I mentioned in my spring list, this smells like a rich and luxurious soap that your sugar daddy would have. So absolutely beautiful. It's rose, a little bit of incense, some musk, absolutely gorgeous, creamy, smooth, very classy. The perfect fragrance for, I don't know, if you want to smell like soap, if you want to smell clean, or if you want to smell like you've been to your sugar daddy's house. And last but not least, it wouldn't be a grooming van without accidents sometimes happening. And the most animalic fragrance that I know is Hyrax by Zoologist. Now, this fragrance, it definitely reminds me a little bit of poop and anal glands. It's skanky. It is unwearable for me. I mean, if you're like Robes08, he wears it. He calls it a 10 out of 10. That's awesome. It is just not a fragrance that I can handle. But it is probably the most animalic fragrance I know. And unfortunately, sometimes in a grooming van, shit literally hits the fan. So that is my fourth fragrance for scenting my ride. So what'd you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'll check y'all later. Bye. Oh, you like that? What a dirty girl.